Hello guys! Today I'm gonna do a little bit of a romantic video because I'll be doing a makeup that's influenced by the fact that Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I'm gonna tell you in the meantime some stories, and they're gonna be about my crushes and very unfortunate adventure. I've always been pretty unfortunate in love, but it's my fault because I've always been very shy with my love interests, and so I've missed out on a lot in life because I was too nervous to talk to a lot of guys that I liked, and so yeah. But these stories, like, you will see later on that I improved a little bit on that because yeah, I do have human interaction with my love interests now. Thanks for asking. So like I said, in the meantime, I'll be doing my makeup, and it's gonna be like a sort of Valentine's Day makeup, and let's get started. And they do need a bath, they do need a shower, they never mind. Like, I am not a professional makeup artist, I'm not a beauty guru, I'm a jerk on the internet, so just roll with it. Okay, so story number one is not actually a story. So why are you telling this? Because it's amazing. It's more of an episode than a story. And by the way, this is my primer from Fenty Beauty, and I'm gonna put it like with my bare hands on my face, like I don't care. I don't really care. And also I don't believe in foundation, so like my face makeup is gonna be just primer and concealer. But I was saying, first story. It's not actually a story because it doesn't have very much of a plot, but things happened and I'm gonna tell you here because this is the maximum of how can I say, of being loved back that I had in these last 5 years. So basically I was 5 years ago at a festival, how can I say, a convention that is called Festival dell'Oriente, and it's an Italian thing. Like, I don't know if there is such a thing in other countries, but we do it here in Italy. Festival dell'Oriente, like, translates to Orient Festival or something. By the way, this concealer, I remember Mia Soros saying that if you have this one, you have like the body count of a war veteran. That's not me, but I still have this one. Like, I have like the body count of crushes. Like, I've had thousands of crushes. Like, I don't know if literally, but yeah. So one of these crushes that I had for like 5 seconds in my life, I met him at this place, this convention called Festival dell'Oriente, which is a festival, as you can imagine by the name, where Asian culture is celebrated, and it is a place where people from any kind of Asian culture, like Middle East, India, Japan, Korea, anything, people coming from all these places can gather together and bring on whatever they want to celebrate their culture. So we have a lot of stands where like people sell stuff from their country, or I don't know, there are 2 stages where people dance and people sing and do whatever show they want to do, and they showcase different dances from their countries or whatever. And I was watching one of these shows because this is the best part. Like, the best parts of the Festival dell'Oriente are the food and the shows. Like, it's amazing. You can like just grab your samosas or I don't know, your lassie, sit down at one of the shows and enjoy, I don't know, dances from Iran or a Japanese singer, whatever. It's amazing. It's just amazing. And there was this Bollywood company coming up that was about to go on stage, and there was this dude from the company that was slouching on the I can't remember the name in English, the corrimano, you know, the stairs leading up to the stage, and they have that thing that you, like, if you want to, like in Italian it's corrimano. I don't know, I'll maybe put the translation in the description box, I don't know, but it's the handle. I don't know how you say it. The handle that you grab when you like walk up the stairs or go down the stairs. He was slouching on the handle. He was looking pretty tired and he was yawning, and I locked eyes with him and I felt super, I don't know, super I was like, oh my god, because this guy was really, really cute. And he was, like I said, from a Bollywood company, but he wasn't Indian, because this Bollywood company had a lot of diversity. When they came up on stage, I can't remember the other members, like the female members, but the boys in the company, there were 3 boys, and one was, I think, European, I don't know, or Indian, I couldn't tell. Another one was a brown guy, so Indian or Sri Lankan, whatever. And then there was this dude who was Asian, and maybe he was Filipino, I don't know, because he's had a pretty dark complexion, but not like super dark, but he was Asian, and he was so cute and he was so hot. And so like I locked eyes with him for a brief moment before he went on stage, and I was like, maybe this is random. It wasn't, because going on with the makeup meanwhile, because I used the concealer as eyeshadow primer. And so let's go in with the Too Faced, this peachy shade over here. You can use whatever you want, like you're not like, you don't have to buy the same things that I use. Like, I'm just showing you the colors so you can recreate this, hoping it turns out good. So it's this one. And I was saying, I locked eyes with him multiple times during the performance. Like, it was embarrassing because I don't think it was a coincidence. Like, he was looking at me and I was looking at him while he was dancing, and at a certain point he blew a kiss and he looked me straight dead in the eyes, and it was, I was like, oh. And when the performance was over, they introduced the dancers, and it was a Spanish company, and his name, I'm gonna out the name just for this one story. Like, it's not a story, but I'm just gonna say it. His name was Pablo. So I never saw him again, like in the following editions of the Festival del Oriente, but Pablo, I will never forget you. So yeah, this was the maximum of like reciprocate feeling that I've ever had for someone in 5 years. Like, I kid you not. And you're gonna see how bad things get with the 2 following stories. So the second story is has happened in my last year of high school, so 2017, and I was 19 years old. And I'm not gonna out the names of this guy and the guy from the next story. I'm just gonna use some code names, some fictitious code names. And this dude, let's say his name was Donald. I'm gonna choose Donald because he looks like it's the dead, like, doppelganger, like it's the straight up doppelganger, the deadest ringer of this one celebrity that's called Donald. I'm not gonna say who it is. It's not Donald Trump, thank God. Even though maybe he's a little sexist. Okay. But this one celebrity that's called Donald, there is a specific show that he's done, and he looks like him, like 100%. I can watch that show without going crazy about how those two are similar, like they're literally twins. But okay, Donald, I met him at a party because we had this common friend, and when she turned 18, she invited us both to her party, and basically all her friends, like me, Donald and them, we all went to the same school, but we never interacted because I was really shy, and I don't know why, like I don't think they had any reason to take interest in me, so we never talked to each other. But after that party, I started talking to them a little more, and I developed a crush on Donald because I've always thought he was maybe the cutest guy in the school, but I never like went full-on crush, you know? But when we met at the party, I did, and I crushed on him for like 2 months straight, and like 2-3 months. And then one day I came out about it with the friend that made us meet, and she said, "Girl, drop it. He's in love with another girl." And I was devastated because I really, really, really liked him. And like this other girl was like, she seemed like that she liked him back, like she was reciprocating, but also no, like she then was a little bit close. Like this girl didn't make it clear like about her feelings about him. Like she was, I don't know if she was toying with him, but it kind of ended up being like this because she wasn't clear about her feelings about him, so he was hung up on her like crazy. He was hung up on her, he was hung up on her, he was mad crushing about her, on her, and I was mad crushing on him. And I opened up about this thing with a family friend who gave me this idea, which I actually already had, because I had this idea. I wanted to do this. I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to do this with another crush, but I didn't. And then this family friend, she said, "Yo, girl, do this. It may work." And it's a secret gift, like secret admirer gift. I baked a cake, and I wrapped it up in a little package with a sticker on top that said "For Donald from Ilaria." I sneaked in his class and I left it on the table, and it was like the craziest spy story thing, because I was like, I have to see which is like the right moment to like sneak in his class, because I went in his class when they were all doing PE in the gym. So, and the craziest thing is that I actually made a rehearsal. So I went in his class when they were doing PE once, and then I called the janitor, and because we were friends, and I was like, "Can you like watch if anyone comes like to the class while I do this?" And like she stood there while I was going in the class and putting the gift, the cake on the table. Yeah, I'm that crazy. And I also wore a hoodie raised on my head. I didn't want to be recognized. It was May, so it was a little weird. I also got extra lucky because when they had today I can't talk. When they had PE hour, the teacher was absent in my class. I don't know why, but the teacher didn't come, and so my classmates started going berserk and joking and minding their own business, so nobody noticed me sneaking out of the class and doing this. And so when I came back, nobody noticed as well. And when I came back, also another teacher came to my class to substitute the one that was absent. And so I was patiently waiting. Meanwhile, we're gonna go with this palette I murdered, and we're gonna go with this shade here with this like glistening burgundy golden eyeshadow. This is really particular, so I don't know if you can find a dupe, but I'm gonna go with this. So I was saying, I sneaked out of the class. I put the cake on this dude's table. I went back into my room, into my class. A substitute teacher came in, and I was patiently waiting in a cold sweat for the dude to find out, and for, of course, the whole class to find out. So I was waiting there, and even though like my class was here and his class was there, so like they were really far away, I kid you not, I heard coming from outside, oh, I heard the scream of surprise of the entire class that found out about the cake, and I was dying on the inside. Nobody noticed what was going on, but I was dying on the inside. And a few days later, I had the guts to ask this guy his number. So I texted him. We started texting for 5 minutes. 5 minutes into the conversation, this guy goes, I want to ask you something. I'm like, okay, go. Are you the one who put the cake on my table? And at that point, I effed up everything. Like, my whole plan went out of the window. I freaked the F out. I don't know why I started denying the obvious. I started denying it was me. Don't ask me why, I just freaked out. And I started denying, and it started it started literally an interrogation. Like, he really wanted me to confess. I was like, why do you think it's me? And he was like, because people talk. He said 3 words, la gente parla, people talk. And I was wrecked. I was feeling so I don't know. I started denying and lying, and I didn't want to confess, and I just wanted to seduce him. And he was like, I don't really know if it was you or somebody else, but I kindly decline because I am focused on one person and one only. So it didn't work. And maybe you're wondering like how it actually ended up. I'm not gonna say like what happened in the very end, but I'm just gonna say that this dude was the biggest disappointment ever in the history of crushes. I'm so happy I didn't end up with him, and I'm so happy that I like cut ties with him, because when I say that he is a disappointment, I mean he is a disappointment. So in the end, I dodged the bullet. Like, he himself, he said that I dodged the bullet. So yeah, this really sad cake story, in the end, it was like a blessing in disguise, the fact that it ended bad, like, because maybe you're also wondering if I ever confessed, and the answer is yes. I confessed years later, but I'm not gonna say any further because I just don't wanna put other personal stuff out there. So yeah, this was the tragic story of Donald, and I'm gonna wrap up with another story. And while I wrap up, I'm just gonna show you that I'm gonna go with this glitter thingy right here. It's called Element. Every time I read this eyeshadow name, I think about the song by Kendrick Lamar, by the way. So it's Element, and it's a very glittery reddish rose gold eyeshadow. And while I apply this, I'm gonna tell you about William. And I call him William because he is like William Afton. He always comes back. And by that I mean that the crush for him always comes back. I don't know. I don't know if I'm over him, but I hope I am, because it took me years to detox from William, and this really cute thing happened when I kind of first met him. And oh god, I forgot about the eyeliner. Okay, I got some things that I forgot here. Okay, so I was saying, this story starts at the very beginning of my story with William. Like, this happened when we first met. We met at uni, and basically one day I worked up the courage to speak up to him, and we talked, and it was like, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was really good. We exchanged not phone numbers but Facebook contacts, so like we befriended each other on Facebook, and we didn't see each other for a while because destiny like separated from each other. Like, I can speak English today, why I can't? But basically, for some coincidences, we didn't meet for like 10 days or something, and during that time, oh my god, this is gonna be hard. During that time, I started basically Facebook stalking him. I started going through his profile and, you know, looking at the pictures and the posts, you know, scrolling down some like really old posts. And I basically started discovering things about him that he didn't tell me, and there was nothing wrong with that, if not for the fact that I had to pretend I didn't know those things. Yeah, don't go too wild with the Facebook stalking when you like someone, because then there is this kind of inconvenient thing that you have to pretend you don't know a lot of things about them. And I also, like, I discovered through his Facebook page that he was mixed race. Like, I already knew he wasn't 100% Italian, because his real name is not Italian, and so I already supposed he had like some mixed blood, like, let's say. But I didn't know the exact nationality that he was sharing within him other than Italian. He was Italian, and I'm not gonna say his other nationality because I don't wanna out him or anything, so I'm just gonna say that he is half from Italy and half from Wakanda, because he really loves the Marvel universe. So I was like, oh no, I have to pretend that I don't know all these things about him. I have to pretend I don't know he comes from Wakanda. So I was so, I don't know, worried, or I feel like, I don't know, it was off-putting. And I had to come up with something to justify this, like hide really well that I knew all of these things. And before going in my inner corner with the eyeliner, I'm just gonna real quick highlight with the Kat Von D Illuminati. These rhomboid by Kat Von D. I'm gonna use the pink opal one. It's really cute, but you can use whatever. And I was saying I really didn't know what to do because it was kind of inconvenient. And so basically I ended up meeting him finally after God knows how much. Like it was really weird because before approaching him I ran into him all the time, and I really hated it because I didn't want to have a crush on him. And FYI, I still had a crush on Donald like back then, and I was avoiding him because I was still wanted to pursue Donald. And then I just gave up because he was so hot and he was so attractive and interesting, and he seemed, I don't know, I felt really attracted to this guy, and so I approached him, and here we are. And basically after seeing him for like God knows how long, he just disappears and I disappear, like for like some coincidences we don't see each other. And one day finally we meet again, and first thing he says, he's like, hi, how are ya? I just wanted to ask you something. Do you like cosplay? And I am a little surprised because, to be honest, I do like people who cosplay, but I don't cosplay myself, and I'm not very interested in the art. But I told him, yeah, I like cosplay, and he was like, no, because I've seen your profile a little bit. And I'm like, this sounds promising. And he's like, I saw this picture of you in your profile, and you were with a minion, with someone who was cosplaying as a minion. And I smiled because that picture was from 2014 and it was 2017 at the time of the conversation. So I said, that picture is 3 years old. And he panicked. He straight up panicked. Like he tried not to show it, but I saw his face change. His eyes went wide. He was like, oh no, I effed up. I effed up. He was like, oh yeah, oh, so it's from 2014. I thought it was recent. He was like, I thought it was recent. And I told him, yeah, I don't age. Like we both don't age because he looked way younger than what he was too. And he was like all nervous. He was like, oh yeah, hi, I don't age as well. Like, would you ever tell that I am this old? And I'm not gonna out age. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm biking. Like, it was like trying to shift the conversation towards age or anything, or like the fact that we are both like youthful or anything. But I was like, I saw your profile as well, so you're from Wakanda, right? And he was like, Lenny face, activate, I didn't F up. And so this is the story of how like me and my crush Facebook stalked each other and we both got hella nervous at the thought of finding out, just to discover we were both spying on each other. And now you're thinking, like, whoa, that's so wholesome. Like, did it end well with William? No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It was a really long story, and I'm not gonna go into details, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as nearly. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Frick. I was saying it wasn't as nearly as bad as with Donald, but it didn't end good. Like, we don't talk anymore, and maybe I will be, I don't know. Donald, I don't want to hear I don't want to hear from him ever again. But maybe William, I don't know. If I am detoxed, maybe we could be friends. I don't know if you're listening, I don't know if you're watching, but maybe if I am like fully recovered from this love sickness, maybe we could be friends. Today it doesn't want to cooperate, but whatever. This is my love life, like how I wish it was, and this is how it is. So yeah, I already finished my story, so now I only have to do the rest of the makeup. Freak, oh my god. So yeah, if you want, you can comment below your story, but I also apologize if I narrated these stories in a confusing way. I am still a bad narrator. I'm so sorry. By the way, this is a burgundy eyeliner by L'Oreal, and I'm gonna put it in like the lower eyelid. So yeah, guys, tell me your story. I don't know if it looks good. I don't know if I am satisfied with this, but we're gonna just roll with it. I'm gonna put this in the waterline. Y'all better not come into the comment section and pretend to be Pablo, right? I see you. I see you, creeps. I see you when I ghost you. So I'm gonna put a little bit more of element, like right here. Oh, not the Joker style. By the way, it's Tuesday today and I can't wait for Ram BTS. I'm so happy. Tuesday is a happy day. And I'm gonna go with this white cream shade from the Peach palette, and I'm gonna put it on my brow bone. I'm just gonna brush through my brows because they're like really thick and I don't really care about them. I don't pluck them, don't do anything to them. It's okay. I'm a natural girl when it comes to brows. Mascara. Okay, we're Gucci. So then let's go with the blush, and it is a it's hella old. Like they don't even do it like this anymore at Yves Rocher. So yeah, I am a horrible person. This blush, I don't like. This is years old, so any red blush will do. And I'm gonna focus it on like the middle of my face. Oh my god, that's a lot. I look like the clown I am. Oh god, I literally look like the clown I am. Forehead. Like, this is like my face when my crush talked to me. I got this red. Like a circus on a show, already know. Let's just buff it out a little. Oh my god. I hope that it's not as loud on camera like it is in real life. And then, listen up, I'm gonna use as highlighter the glistening shade the glistening shade here, this one. I'm gonna use it as highlighter, like the reddish gold thingy. Just a little bit here. Yeah, this is the clown makeup for single girls like me. I look, I don't know, like I sneezed 1,000 times. I look red AF, but I like it nonetheless. And lastly, lips. I'm gonna try an ombre. And where do we begin? Okay, so finally some decent makeup. Huda Beauty El Cinco de Mayo. I'm in love with this one. Like this is, I'm in love. Just gonna go in the center first. So the center first, and then I'm gonna go in with this one. This is Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick Le Chocolat from L'Oreal, and this is the best liquid lipstick to ever grace the earth, period. Like, you have to buy all of these. I have almost all of these because one of the shades is not really my cup of tea, so I didn't get it, but I got every single shade, other shade of the collection. It's too good. Oh my god, it smells so good and it lasts forever. And I'm gonna go in the center of the center. So yeah, a little bit more of color in the center. And to top it all off, we're gonna go with the gloss. And this is Cheeky from Fenty Beauty. I bought like the Glossy Pussy, and I kid you not, if you want to buy one thing from Fenty Beauty, buy the glosses, because these are way better than any lip balm or chapstick. Like, these are the most moisturizing thing to ever grace the earth, so buy these. It got all on my teeth, whatever, like I rubbed it off, like, oh, okay. So this is the finished look, but I actually want to do something more. I'm gonna pull an electro heart. Today I can talk. I'm gonna pull an Electra heart. I don't know if you remember who she was actually. If you remember who was Electra heart, please comment below. I will love you like an Electra, an Electra heart. Yeah, I'm not that good at drawing hearts, but that's it. That's the look. These are my stories and I hope you enjoy them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very messy video and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day or night, and I wish you a wonderful Valentine's Day. Remember, you are worthy of love, whether you are alone or not. Know that I love you. And so yeah, also fun fact, the day following Valentine's Day here in Italy is another festivity, and like it's not like celebrated, but we celebrate single people. It's San Faustino. Faustino, he is the saint of single people. So we have a festivity too, baby. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you next time. Bye.